I made the decision to come on board with the family restaurant halfway through college, and I completely pivoted what I was studying. I went to hospitality school, started working in restaurants myself, actually did a stint at Dodger Stadium in their food service, and that's so aligned with us being a Dodger spot for pregame and postgame. We were founded in 1908 by Philippe and my great-grandfather stepped in the late 20s, purchased the restaurant with his two brothers. We continued operating it the same exact way with the same exact recipes. Generations of families worked for us and generations of families as customers. Employees meeting each other here and their kids working here. So it's something that we strive to do, is make the restaurant feel like it is your second home, whether you are an employee or a customer. The climate for work comp in California is, I couldn't describe it other than saying the system seems a little broken. Very difficult to show that you're compassionate and care about your employees' health and safety, while at the same time it doesn't come off as, hey, we're protecting ourselves. So injuries are gonna happen, especially being an old-time restaurant where some of our employees have been working here for decades and we have a bond, and then something comes up, like there's obviously frustration, but it's really kind of in the way you implement how you handle it from the second something happens, and that has proven to be kind of the most successful approach for us, and especially with Whiteboard. An area that needed the most focus for us was handling our work comp claims and, more importantly, providing just a safe environment. So Whiteboard called, we listened to it, because it really felt like you guys were doing something different and helping us, not just in the claims process, but in prevention. So we've been with you guys for about 2 years, and we've seen like a very good change in focus towards providing a safe work environment and everything that comes along with it, from the training to HR. And the calling system with EMTs especially it's a great tool to have for us. Really, where the injury initially takes place and reporting it properly has been the best thing for us. And what Whiteboard offers is you can call in and you can kind of remove yourself as a manager and direct someone to a more medical professional, which in turn gives the employer a more compassionate approach to kind of focus on how they're feeling. The employer gets initial statements and everything and all the forms done, and then the employee feels like they're certainly being taken care of. Incorporating that, I think it's a win-win-win for everybody. Since our transition to Whiteboard, we've had 20 injuries, and Whiteboard has stopped 17 of them from becoming claims, which is a great number. Our total costs that we've saved in premiums has been over $450,000, and we are very, very happy with that, hoping that it continues on. 3 injuries that did become claims, Whiteboard was very aggressive in lowering the reserves that were set aside, and it saved us over $100,000 as well. The services provided have been phenomenal, and it's not just with claims. Especially this year, it's been very turbulent, and being able to have a pocket to reach into for information that's changing has been very, very important for us. In regards to HR, I know that Whiteboard revamped our employee handbook, and that's very crucial for us. The trainings for safety that we provide to our managers and in turn trickle down to our employees, something that we are super, super happy with as well. For our trainings, you've seen a shift change in what managers are looking for, and especially, most importantly, what employees are looking for. When we go through slightly rigorous training on what to look for preventative measures, we've noticed our employees will come to managers now and say, hey, I noticed this, or hey, you know what, this was a near miss. What can we do to make that not happen in the future? So we've made dozens of changes, whether it's small or kind of changing like a little operation in our slicing area. So seeing the culture change to, that's really what our goal is to provide a safe work environment. So not only dealing with the back end of things, but really just with our personal operations, we've seen a benefit from all the resources Whiteboard offers. Insurance in general, I know there's always some skepticism, and having gone through multiple brokers and not found a good fit, I've personally recommended Whiteboard to a handful of my friends who have their own businesses, and when I told them the services that are offered, and that, hey, they actually do follow through in what they say. You see a light tick on when you're mentioning this, because really in the industry, things sound too good to be true, but Whiteboard has followed through with everything that they promised. And I will continue to refer Whiteboard.